Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and it's another post that's been put on the blog and it's about an upcoming event, and unfortunately, at least from my perspective, it's another Roadathon event. We have had one of these in the past, but we'll look at what's to come in this Roadathon event. It says, the Roadathon, you can hear the clanking roar of the engines and the smell of burnt oil and suspicious fumes fill the air. Rows of barely running clunkers fill the streets. It's time for the Roadathon. It's the race of races and speed is what count. Well, as fast as you can go while stopping every now and then to clear out the obstacles in your path, but a race nonetheless. Face a series of survival road events where reaching the last stage in the fastest time will be key to victory. The event duration is as follows. It starts on Monday the 20th of July at 4 PM Pacific time and it ends on Friday July 31st at 4 PM Pacific time. The black market trade-ins finish 24 hours later on August the 1st at 4 PM Pacific. For the event overview, it says over the next couple of weeks you will face solo survival road events of increasing difficulty and length. The winner will be decided by who reaches the last stage in the shortest time and reaches the highest score. First stage completion, 1 point plus bonus points. Bonus points increase the further you progress. Repeat stage completion, 1 point. Now as you see, there is an asterisk and it goes down to the bottom to say shortest time will determine the winner in case of a tie. It shows the 3 separate events that are going to be happening. There'll be an easy, normal and hard SR, and they'll range from 25 to 30 stages as you can see on the left hand side. The start dates are as follows. The easy is on the Monday, the 20th of July at 4 PM Pacific. The normal is on Wednesday, 22nd of July at 4 PM Pacific, and the hard is on the Tuesday at 28th of July at 4 PM Pacific. And they all last either 2 or 3 days. It does go on to say during the survival road events you'll be able to earn tyres via rank rewards and steering wheels via milestone rewards, and will also be available in the offers via the shop of course. You'll be able to trade in your tyres and steering wheels in the black market for rewards. For the black market hand-ins, the steering wheels which can be gained from hitting the milestones, that is completing bronze, silver, gold and so on and so forth. You can hand those in for SR cans, Megan, Lilith, Ulysses, trader cards, alpha cards, princess cards and Shiva cards. You can see there's various amount of cards that you can get. It does seem like the trader and alpha cards are going to be just a little bit less than the princess and Shiva cards. And it looks like you'll be able to trade them for up to 10 times, so you could potentially get 800 trader, 800 alpha, 1000 princess or 1000 Shiva. I'm not sure of the amount that you're going to be able to get from each SR. We're going to obviously be able to find it out once it goes live, but majority of the time you might be able to max out one of these or maybe get like 80% into one of these based on the milestone hits. But if we can get more, even better. Then we have the tyres in the black market, which are gained from placement in SR, and those can be traded in for varnish, engine grease and blowtorch choice boxes, armory tokens, a weapon choice box, 6-star character choice box, AJ cards or Matteo cards. Now the weapon choice box has Ryan's blunderbuss, Paul's single shooter, Carrie-Ann's sword, Eugene's old man cane, and the 6-star character choice box has Elena, who is the Typhoon character, Rhodey, Ty and Kyle. Now you can claim that weapon crate once, and one of the weapons you can get out of that crate is this weapon right here, which is Carrie-Ann's prepared sword, which is probably one of the best weapons in there, I'd say, mainly because of the 4th slot. When being attacked, a better chance to gain elusive for 2 turns. This is going to be obviously fantastic for a shield or a defense team character in general. Unfortunately, strong characters, their best special in the 3rd slot is an offensive special, so they are generally a window. This makes it less so, but the first attack will always gain AP. But if it does proc, the follow-up attacks will not. So it has got a little bit of a caveat in there, but it is better than nothing if you still want to have stun on attack in that 3rd slot, which is definitely something that I would go for. Otherwise, you could double down and go for AP drain as well. And if an S-class shield did come out, it's already got huge amounts of defense and HP on it already. So all round, some pretty decent rewards. However, like I said at the beginning, not a big fan of Survival Road right now. It is probably my least favorite event personally, and I do hear the same thing from a lot of people, and it's mainly because of having to create your teams, not so much actually having to take part in the stages. Just because when you get onto the harder and nightmare versions of it, you have to actually create your teams every time, and that takes ages. It actually takes ages to create your team, put the weapons in. You can't really find your characters very easily. The new update to the roster system didn't transfer into the team creation, unfortunately, so you can't filter and quickly search a name, and there is no save teams in SR. So I think, like, this is the second one we've had now. I think if we're going to have a third, we really desperately need a quality of life update to Survival Road before we get another one, because it's just too frustrating. Half the time I don't even spend in actual stages, because one stage it'll be like alert and fast only, then the next will be like tough and strong, and it's like it changes every stage, and then it's like walkers, humans, walkers. You've got to change your entire team every single time pretty much, especially against these harder stages, you know, the hard and nightmare stages. You've got to do that much earlier. A lot of veterans can just autofill on the normal one, but the later ones you just can't do that. You just can't do that a lot of the time, especially when it comes to walkers, when it's just going to put in like random offensive characters and no crit tunes. But that's just my 2 cents on the Roadathon. I do like the rewards, but man, I'm not entirely sure about how it's going to come down to actually finishing it, and it's just frustrating for me. Do tell me your thoughts though on the Roadathon. What character, what crate, what have you got your eyes on when it comes to the rewards? That is the end of my video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.